Currently inside of the mines, just outside of Midi City. They took a tunnel here, and assumedly so, this is the shortcut. You see a rail system in front of you that suddenly appears after walking for nearly an hour, and you hear something, well, oozing in the background. It sounds like, well, fleshy skin smacking together. But then it also has a small liquid sound that kind of slushes around. And thanks to Drax and her piercing eyes, and, well, stylish crown, she can see from around the bend a gelatinous cube. It's aimed at all of you as it begins to walk over. To character introductions, starting with King Draxilla. I believe that's Jam.
Draxilla Thunicolathi, and she's about 8 foot tall. She's got dark red hair. And she's about 8 foot tall. She's got dark red hair. She has dark red like tattoos all over. He challenged the original Goblin King to a one-on-one duel, and he dropped his crown and ran a little grotto and Goblin Town. And then she married the princess of Midi City, the evil drow princess of Midi City, who was going to betray them. And then she killed her bride. A little bit of light regicide, you know how it goes. So now she is the king of Midi City as well, and they wound up here. So
at least that's what the scholars will say someday. Meanwhile, our dearest Jam, please introduce your character. Last we knew, you liked the shadows and
He's Archfey Warlock. He's a silver Dragonborn, standing around 6'5", I believe. Last you'll see he appeared in the middle of the wedding between was actually he used to be a prisoner of the drow and had now escaped.
Someone else unknown in the shadows at 24. All right, Jam, you're up. You begin to hear a gelatinous cube from around the bend. You hear the swishing and the swashing as it tries to move closer.
I guess I would like to move.
Paladin, use that paladin magic on it.
Yeah, you got it.
Of course.
I'm gonna attempt to hit him. Damn.
No, Jam, actually hit it.
Okay, that's a little better. 19.
19 hits. Roll damage.
17 radiant. On the little skill, also like come down with the glaive and slash at it. And then I'm gonna bonus action. Cast Mystic Step. And I need this creature to roll to this slime to roll me a DC 17 wisdom save, please. I move here. That's a fail, I think.
You move to the other side of it with swift action. The gelatinous cube is shaking. Thanks to your radiant damage that sparks through it, you see a head explode inside of it. Carcasses of different animals as well as humanoid figures look as though the acid is ripping them to shreds.
Okay. What did he roll for his wisdom save in total?
11.
Okay. He takes. Oh, actually, he will have disadvantage on attacking any creature that isn't me until he's thrown my next turn, and that'll be the end of my turn.
Someone has been watching you inside of a crate this entire time. They peer through it. Light slowly creeps onto their face. Crow, introduce your character.
I almost forgot the button. Yes, Crow is a Kenku. He sits at a mere 3-2. And he is a Soul Knife rogue. He's on a mission to hunt down a target.
What do you do on your turn? You hear the gelatinous cube take radiant damage from around the corner. You see figures unknown to you rallying forward.
Crow is going to rush around the corner and launch two psychic blades at the gelatinous cube.
Bursting from the crates, you see a reborn, someone fleshy, but rotted. Could
Not
they...
reborn. It's a regular Kenku.
Oh, a regular Kinku. My apologies. Oh, I get you now, before they died. That makes sense. All right. Roll to hit. Oh no, 2 psychic blades? Yes. Oh, good.
Yes, because I get a bonus action, correct? As
Sounds good.
once I use the action to attack. Okay, cool. Do I roll 2 or just once?
Wait, so psychic blades are a cantrip?
It's an ability. It's not considered a spell, I don't believe.
All right, roll
I
to
think they're
hit once,
weapons.
with them, and then I will look for the rest. Because I only think it's a 1 hit, unless somebody else knows off the top of their heads. Go ahead and roll damage, for the 12, or 21 it looks like.
It's not letting me roll, so I'm going to roll it with real dice. 11.
11 points of damage strike the side of this gelatinous cube, and then you see it on the other side of you. Hit the wall, Jam, as it sizzles right through. The gelatinous cube springs back to form, though. The damage was dealt. You're not sure if it really helped.
Yeah, like just chiming in if it helps. I looked up Psychic Blades. Yeah, if you summoned it this turn, you have a bonus action that you can use to summon a second one to make a ranged or melee attack with.
I love it. Roll again.
Oh shit.
A 1. Do you keep it or roll inspiration? Sounds like you're keeping it. What's the call?
Hi.
The second blade goes piercing through the air and launches to the side of you again, Jam. Crow, roll damage. Jam, roll a dex save.
8 damage.
Oh god. Uh. Oh god. 10.
You are taking 9 points of psychic damage as the stone cracks next to you. It explodes almost on impact, and you feel a piece of the rock hit the side of your waist.
Ouch.
Etzley, you're up. Please introduce your character first. And thank you for coming to this evening.
Thank you for the invitation. Esley is 6'2". She is a human female with tattoos marking her body, along with wearing feathers and furs of various animals. Uh, she's armed with a shield that it seems to be made out of funnily enough, a slime skull, and she will throw out a. She'll cast a moonbeam on gelatinous cube A. So I need cube A to make a Constitution saving throw. DC is 18.
They fail. You see the moonbeam strike the sides of it. It begins to crack, and you smell, rotted flesh.
It will take 10 radiant damage.
It still sloshes around.
And I'll move there and end my turn.
It turns its attentions.
Okay. First of all, I will go in forward and swing with my great axe. $31 to hit. For 19 damage. Oof. 17 to hit.
17 hits.
I'm going to reroll that with Savage Attacker for 18 damage. And then I'm going to spend 2 Moxie points. I'm going to do a 1-2 punch, but I have a specialty now that I've leveled up. Where is it? I'm sorry, there's too many features and traits. I should have pinned this somewhere. Let's see. Heavy hitter. Oh, nope, that's not it. Nope. Haymaker. When you make an attack with an unarmed or pugilist strike, you can expend 1 Moxie point to swing with Wild Abandon. On a hit, you regain the expended Moxie point and you deal max damage with that attack. So basically, for the first of my 1-2 punches, I am doing that. So if I hit with it, I regain 1 Moxie point and I do 17 damage, which is the max damage I can do. So the first, the 1-2 punches is a 29 to hit. And I assume that hits. So I will regain a Moxie point, and then that does 17 damage. And then the second punch, a 19 to hit for 10 damage. And both of the punches were force damage.
The gelatinous cube ripples with the force of your hits. Each one of them seems to be bashing it smaller and smaller in front of Jam. But then Jam turns behind them, and they hear the sloshing again. It echoes from around the corner, and smaller ones begin to creep up. King Drax, anything else? On your turn.
That is it. I am done.
Thankfully, your attack will hopefully not implode. But then behind you, Jam, the various jellies begin to walk forward. All of them are going at the same time. As it does, it sloshes to and fro and then jumps at you, Jam. What is your AC?
My AC is 16.
Gelatinous cube misses and lands on the other side of you with the psychic blast. It slides down the wall. Gelatinous cube A, as it swings at King Drax, it fizzles and turns into, well, liquid goo? King Drax, make a con save.
Can do. Maybe 12.
It splashes over you and you only take half damage.
Okay.
7 acid.
Okay, that. Just as a reminder, everybody, well, not Crow, because Crow was not there, but everybody else should have 13 temporary hit points from my inspiring speech last time.
13?
Hmm?
Gotcha.
Edsley, I have a question. Did you go this turn?
No.
Oh, well, introduce your character and then take your
Wait.
turn.
Oh, no, yes, I did. Sorry, yes. I
Okay.
already introduced myself.
But did you take your actions and such?
Yeah, all I did was Moonbeam on Gelatinous Cube
Oh,
A.
that's right, and it actually did the damage that it needed to with Drax's. It actually rounded up at 70 hit points-ish, and it's 68 in total. So, good job with the Moonbeam. Do you need a marker on the board for that?
I can... Yeah. I'm not sure what to use. Oh, I put a square down.
Fabulous. And from behind you, you see Dravor and Barkley vanish into invisibility, thanks to Dravor casting Greater Invisibility. Jam, you're up. You see behind you the gelatinous cubes approach, but then you hear the echoing of the sloshes. It bounces ever so that you believe that there's quite a few more coming towards you.
Okay. I guess preemptively as a bonus action, I would like to cast Armor of Agathis on myself to get 25 temp HP. And then for my action, I'm gonna hit the the thing in front of me.
There we go. I put the Moonbeam down.
Oh god. Does a 13 hit?
And slice against the side of the gelatinous cube rolling down the wall.
Okay, he will take this much damage. I'll go. What's total on that? 21 radiant.
Your blade, but luckily, it did not hit you.
I'm gonna move in and I'm gonna hit the one C. 19
19 hits.
for that could have been better. 14 damage.
You take
Radiant.
your blade over your head and slice it down. It pops and dashes into, well, a trickle of mist.
Okay. I would like to end my turn there.
Swish, swish. Crow, you're up.
I would like to throw 2 more daggers. I was also reading, and I get a +2 to thrown attacks on the damage side. So if they hit, I get a +2 to damage. So I'm going to throw 2 more at the big gelatinous cube.
The big gelatinous cube with the moonbeam around it is dead. That's just a marker on the map for when it started. So you can attack the little ones, or you can aim at the one furthest to the south. You might have disadvantage unless you have 120-foot range with daggers.
Can I hit A without hitting any of the other people? Assuming I don't roll low.
Yes, of course. And Jam doesn't look like he's anywhere near that side of the board. Roll to hit.
Then I'll do that.
Damage.
8 damage.
They explode as the dagger goes through them, clattering onto the steel beams of the railroad system underfoot. There are others, but that one is dead.
Can I target F with my bonus action, or would I need to get closer?
You do see in front of you looks like some sort of, well, container. Inside of it, something is glowing. Possibly fire? It's hard to see. Roll perception. Crow, roll perception.
Sorry, give me just a second.
No problem. Meanwhile, Etzli, please begin your turn.
Esley is going to move over this way. Double checking distance. She'll get to right here. And let me check for Moonbeam.
The mushrooms around you come up to your calves, and Crow, with your perception of 15, you stare at the container on the railroad system. It is a furnace. However, it looks like some sort of ever-burning flame of arcane energy within.
I'm just taking a magic action to move Moonbeam around 40 feet to the other oozes. And that'll be the end of my turn. I need a con save from all of them.
Of course you do. Are you going to aim it to hit the big one and I, too? Or did you move it as far as you can? Because if you do that, you can nick the top two, or the top and bottom.
How about this? Is that enough, or a little bit more?
Well, let's have our new rogue, Crow, roll to hit on F and see if you can squeeze it to the left or right. Crow, roll the hit.
Gotcha.
A 12 hits.
That's gonna be 9 damage.
It explodes next to the larger gelatinous cube that begins to roam forward. Etzli, do you want to change up your moonbeam?
I'll just keep it with the little guys to try to finish them off. It'll deal 8 radiant damage.
Each of them pop like tiny little blisters, and the ones that actually did succeed, well, unfortunately, they exploded when the other one popped. The gelatinous cube, the larger one in the front, also is hit by Jay's exploding acid, and it seems as though, thanks to your moonbeams, it dealt extra damage.
That'll be the end of my turn.
Etzli, right, thank you. King Drax, you're up.
Yeah.
Okay. First of all, I'm going to spend a moxie point to use the bonus action stick and move, which lets me take the dash action between these two guys, and I will first of all do an unarmed strike against the big QB. That was almost a 20. 18 to hit. And oops, that was the wrong one, but they're all the same. 17 force damage. And then I'll grab my great axe and I'll swing on the big guy. 16 to hit?
16 hits.
Okay, so that is nice max damage. 23 slashing damage, and I'm also gonna swirl around and cleave into the tiny gelatinous ooze. Oh, but that's a nat one, so that don't do anything.
What's the call?
Let's go high.
You swing, and the mechanical contraption to your right seems to hit the end of your blade, causing you not to hit. Thankfully, it doesn't nick the blade or dent. Anything else, King Drax?
I curse and I take my second attack against the gelatinous cube. And that is 19 slashing damage. And then that is my turn.
It still sloshes around, but not by much. And now it begins to strike. Oh, the gelatinous cube takes its mighty, what would you call it? Arm? Mound? Swings at you, but does not hit you. What was that?
Pseudopod, I think.
Oh, but pseudopod, that's right. It
Little
spits
nub.
at you. Patoo, patoo. And
I'm like looking inside the gelatinous cube while it's trying to hit me. Like that's how I dodge. I just kind of am looking around and I'm like, God, Brandir's not in there, is he? Please.
does a 20 hit?
20 just hits.
I'm assuming that the gelatinous cube is not able to hit you. That is so gnarly. This one moves through the moonbeam because it doesn't know any better. Ooh, and barely stays alive. Moving forward. I will roll damage for the small gelatinous ooze that hit you on your ankle as Jam begins their turn. Alright, Jam, what do you do?
I'm just gonna I'll just move in and hit the ooze bee. Oh shit! 11?
11 misses, again with your glaive. This time it actually jumps and lands right on your, well, blade.
I'm gonna try to shake it off and attack it again. God damn it. 14?
You succeed this time, tossing it up into the air and slicing in two. Roll damage.
That'll be 12, 16. 16 damage. Radiant.
With the 16 points of radiant damage, it sizzles and pops and explodes in front of you. It is dead.
Okay. I don't really have much to do with my bonus action. I was just out on my turn.
Crow, you see them all explode as the moonbeam is dashed around the bend. And then Jam and Drax move up in front of you. What do you do?
I'm going to move and let's see here. What else can I do?
They slosh around, and they make many sounds, but this is all you hear in the mines now.
And I'll take my bonus action to dash, giving me 60 feet of movement. Does that look about right?
Looks great to me.
And I'll use my attack to hit E with the dagger.
You succeed. Roll damage. as a psychic blade pierces it and turns it purple.
11 damage.
Do you have that? Because you're a rogue, right? Do you have that feature where if an ally is within 5 feet of the thing you're, well, it's dead now, but just for future reference, if you're within 5 feet, if an ally is within 5 feet of the thing you're attacking, you get sneak attack damage.
And I read the rules.
Something
You
to-
do.
Let me check.
Yeah, so something to remember for next time.
All right, Edsley. I believe you're
And then
up.
that'll be my turn.
Gotcha. I will run forward and I'll use my magic action to move the moonbeam to here now. Can I catch the small ooze and the big ooze and not hit Drex?
Yes.
I move my toe back.
Yeah. It will be
the gelatinous cube next to you of the moonbeam,
15 radiant damage.
as does the gelatinous cube in front of you. The bones inside crickle and crack, and then explode. Roll a con save. Drax.
Fine. That is a 20 for 28.
You take 5 points of acid damage, as you are all out of combat. The twinkling of the moon still gleams next to you.
I reach into what's left of the gelatinous cube and search for anything that seems interesting or useful.
Roll investigation.
I look at the random guy that just showed up.
Ooh, roll
Who are you?
investigation.
Can I roll perception instead?
Yes, it's actually a search check.
Okay, thank you. Well, that was an 11, so I'm not sure it mattered.
You search around and find only a wooden ring. It seems as though it was stuck in a spleen? Well, you're not sure. Roll nature or medicine.
Okay.
Yeah.
That I
so-
rolled a 19 on.
What's that, Edsley?
No, never mind.
With your 19 on search, and then your medicine after, was it medicine? Yes. You find a wooden
Yeah.
ring, and it was stuck not in a spleen, but actually, well, it looks like it was surgically put inside of a shoulder, just under the armpit. It has a rune inscribed in it. It's old. It's, well, from Utgard. It looks like it says home.
Interesting. I'll bring the ring over to Etsley. Have you ever seen anything like this?
She'll look over to accept it, to try to inspect it, see if it jogs any memory.
Roll investigation, arcana, or religion. Jam, you talk to the new person around the bend. They move over to the contraption burning with an ever flame. It seems as though it provides light upon this railroad system. Just enough for all of you without dark vision or low light. I believe there is a lantern by Drax glowing through nearby. You see around the sides of this mine, there is another, well, large construct over to your left. It looks as though it has some sort of spigot at the end. With your 30 on
I got a
Arcana,
30.
you can tell that this ring, well, it looks as though it provides a +1 to AC.
It seems to help enhance our durability and defenses. I imagine you have plenty, but if you can help another ring on the finger, it'll give you another. It'll make it harder for enemies to hit you.
Then perhaps we'll save it for Dravor. Since
Perhaps
he's
he's
always
right.
concerned about those sorts of things. I think you and I are made of tougher stuff.
She just gives a little wise nod.
Yeah. Drax laughs in 20 AC for Etzli and Drax.
Yeah, high AC bros. The next time we enter the fray, let me know, King Drax. I have a type of spell that may really enhance you, but it is more volatile. If you can endure it, it will give me a great boon to you. But please let me know when you would wish that.
All right, my friend, I'll keep that in mind.
She gives a little wise little nod and before looking at the Kenku. May I ask, are you a friend?
As long as you don't interfere with my mission, we are.
What is his mission?
Top secret.
Well, Jam, I think you've been beat by someone who's a little bit more cagey than you are.
Yeah. What's your name, man?
Crow. You can call me Crow.
Right. That would make sense.
Hello, Crow. As long as your mission does not impede ours, then that is sufficient.
Then consider me a friend for now.
All right. I think, well, you did help us, so I think for now we can agree to travel together. I'm Draxilla, King of Goblin Town and Little Grotto. This is Etzli, my dear friend. Freya?
Zeus.
Who?
Zeus.
Can I do a perception check? Because first time I asked him, I said Odin, and he said yes. Now I've asked him Freya, and he said something that's not Odin. And
I
now
don't think Zeus is even a real god.
Yeah, Zeus is not a real god, or like not in that pantheon. Anyways, I'm rolling perception. I'm gonna look at Etzli and like just kind of narrow my eyes slightly, and then I'm gonna roll perception and hope that Etzli understands that I'm asking for guidance.
Yeah, you can have guidance.
Do I roll like deception to counter or anything? I don't know. Okay, I'll roll
I would
deception.
say, yeah.
Oh
26.
shit. Oh shit. Okay, let's see what I roll. Oh shit.
Damn it! Damn it! Oh, I
He's a
rolled so
cagey
well.
little guy.
Yeah, he's this very obscure god. Maybe you don't know, but very popular in the southern lands.
Okay.
Intriguing.
Interesting. All right. Well, this is Jam. He's a paladin of Zeus.
Zeus.
Haven't heard of that one before, but yeah. So I guess welcome, Crow, and thank you for your assistance.
Nice to meet you.
Right, well, before we leave this area, is there any other sign of Lady Usula? Like, I know we saw a piece of her dress.
Yeah, as we will investigate this section now. See if there's anything else of interest.
Roll a search check wherever you may be. Insight, investigation, perception, or history.
Uh, 15 for me.
Guess I'll roll too. Fuck.
Jam, what's the call?
Shit. Low? Hey.
Your mind dizzies for a moment trying to connect the dots for everybody in regards to exactly whom your patron is, dear Paladin. And you, well, stumble a bit on the stone underfoot and fall on your bottom, and then quickly stand up. You don't notice anything, however, you notice the acid is still burning from those gelatinous things on the ground nearby. What's the call again, Jam?
Hit me with a high,
Just FYI, Verb, your stream has gone down.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. I've been having issues right now with my internet connection, so luckily I can still play, which for some reason it keeps going, but I am investigating new internet this weekend, so we'll see how that goes. Meanwhile, with that being said, with a 96 Jam, you have a feeling as you look around, you can tell that there is something strange here. It almost looks familiar, but you're not sure how. What's the call?
Yeah, you put him in the spot here. High.
And with that, I will message you directly. Meanwhile, the rest of you, with your perceptions or searches, 12 for Crow, you stand behind a set of crates, and as you walk around, you see Etzli, a new companion possibly, walking around this mechanical contraption. There is again ever-burning flame, but this time, lava also. It swirls around, and at the top, it looks like you would put something in, and it melts it down. The spigot at the bottom, Etzli begins to look at it herself. You see various jars, Etzli, underneath this mechanical device, and notice them inside of the crates. There's only 2 next to this device, and the spigot. You do melt something down, and as the lava turns it around, well, it forms it into a liquid. You take the glass from the jar that you see next to this mechanical device. Roll investigation or history.
Okay. I'll try investigation. Oh, it didn't pop up for me. Oh, that's a 9. Let me... checking. I'll burn